Let's rank the sets that came out in 2025 by going and showing a card that was one of my favorites from that set. Number 6 is Gwenem Remorseless. 5 mana symbiote spider hero, 4/4 death touch lifelink, and when she attacks, she becomes a Bolas' Citadel. This one might be a little controversial. Final Fantasy is number 5. I am not a Final Fantasy fan. I never really enjoyed the games. Because of that, the set really didn't go and scratch any itches for me. However, I did love Sephiroth Fabled Soldier. 3 mana 3/3 that when it enters or attacks, you may sacrifice another creature if you do draw a card. And whenever another creature dies, target opponent loses 1 life and you gain 1 life, so it's a Blood Artist. And if it's the 4th time this ability has resolved this turn, you transform Sephiroth, and when Sephiroth transforms, you get a Blood Artist emblem, which is, frankly, disgusting. Number 4 is Edge of Eternities. This was actually one of my favorite sets when we were going into the year, and it did fall quite a bit, not as far as Spider-Man though. But Singularity Rupture is a 6 mana Dimir sorcery that destroys all creatures, then any number of target players each mill half their library rounded down, and mill is awesome. Number 3 is Avatar, and I think Avatar is only this low because I really haven't gotten a chance to fully experience Avatar yet because it's only been out for a couple weeks. But Combustion Man is a 5 mana human assassin that's a 4/6 that when it attacks, destroy target permanent unless its controller has Combustion Man deal damage to them equal to his power. So this is removal of all kinds in mono red. Number 2 is Dragonstorm. And I didn't think I was going to like Dragonstorm when it first released because dragons really aren't my thing. However, the limited environment was great and a lot of the cards were also very good. Uganai of the Storms is a perfect example for a 7 mana colorless planeswalker that when you cast it, you exile a permanent with 1 or more colors. And whenever you cast a colorless spell, you exile up to 1 target permanent that's 1 or more colors. +2, you gain life and draw a card. At 0, you get 3 colorless mana. And its ultimate, you get all your colorless non-land cards from your deck and you cast them for free. It's frankly disgusting. And finally, my favorite set was Aetherdrift. And this probably is more to do with the fact that I was an ambassador for Aetherdrift, and it was my first time being an ambassador for a set. And one of my favorite cards, Ketramos the New Dawn, 1 white and a black for a god with Menace, Lifelink, and Indestructible. You had to have 7 cards in exile to attack or block, but you got card draw whenever you exiled a card from the battlefield or the graveyard. It was awesome to get this card draw engine online. How do you rank the sets of 2025?